So here is the lymph motion meet. Okay, so Abby Maleport, she's Abigail Maleport, is a very wonderful entrepreneur, very knowledgeable. She is the founder and innovator of the lymph motion meet, and it is a meet to perform self-lymphatic drainage at home to harness the secret weapon of health, so of course, the lymphatic system. She innovated this and she sponsored us in this wonderful event for our World Lymphedema Day. And she is a certified lymphedema therapist and also board passer from LANA, the highest test that you can do as a certified lymphedema therapist. She's a licensed massage therapist at Fluid Motion, her company, and also the founder, as I've said, of the Lymph Motion Meets. She's a physical therapist assistant and the founder of Lymph Motion based in Wisconsin. All right. Thank you so much, Abby, for this opportunity so we can learn more about your about the manual lymph drainage and everything. So let's highlight Abby, and she will be here. Okay, you can turn
Can you hear
on
me?
your let me see if you can turn on your camera.
It should be on. Can you hear me?
Oh, yes, yes.
Okay,
You're so pretty.
great.
Yes. Mhm. Okay, let me see. Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, great. Thanks, Dr. Jenny. And thank you for reaching out to me and being equally excited about my new product as I am. It's certainly helping my clients perform better self-manual lymphatic drainage, and I'm really excited to share it with everyone today. So like Dr. Jenny said, my name is Abby Maleport. I'm a LANA certified lymphedema therapist, as well as a licensed massage therapist and physical therapist assistant. I began my career as a physical therapist assistant in the healthcare setting in 2011. I quickly realized while practicing as a PTA that there was so many more people that could benefit from manual lymphatic drainage than simply those that were coming for rehab. So I left the healthcare setting in 2019 to start my own practice. I currently have a practice in Green Bay, Wisconsin, offering manual lymphatic drainage to anybody who wants the benefits of stimulating their lymphatic system. So I treat a variety of clientele. A third of my clients are swelling clients, whether that's lymphedema, lipedema, or chronic venous insufficiency. A third of my clients are just regular people looking for the cellular detoxification and boosted immune surveillance of stimulating your lymphatic system. And the remaining third are post-surgical. I see a lot of orthopedic surgeries and cosmetic surgeries. These folks want manual lymphatic drainage to reduce their swelling and bruising. So whether you're a patient or clinician, we all know how important manual lymphatic drainage is for the treatment of lymphedema, not only in the active phase of treatment, but in the maintenance phase as well. So throughout my career, it really became clear to me that it was really challenging to teach self-manual lymphatic drainage to my patients and clients and have them follow through with proper technique. And after all, we as hours upon hours of training. So of course, we can't expect our clients and patients to be perfect when we only have such a short amount of time to teach. So I started working on a solution for that. I wanted to create a tool that would make manual lymphatic drainage almost dummy-proof in a sense. A tool that would create an amazing skin stretch with little effort by the patient or client and reduce the amount of sliding and gliding hand across the skin instead of actually stretching the skin, which we know the skin stretching is the most important part of stimulating that superficial lymphatic system during manual lymphatic drainage. So I want to talk about a little bit how I got started before I show you my product. So when I very first started, I went out to a variety of stores and I would buy rubber and vinyl gloves, and I would take them home and experiment and see if I could get a really great skin stretch with these products. However, they didn't really do the job. I then had some Dicem in my office therapy quite often, and I use it for myofascial release. And I played around with that. I actually started sewing mitts out of Dicem with my mother-in-law's sewing machine. And as you can imagine, Dysum didn't want to glide through the sewing machine very well. So I actually ended up having to dust it with flour so it could glide through the machine. It was quite entertaining, a big mess, but I gave them to my clients to start testing for me. And what we quickly figured out was that while it had a really, really great skin stretching capacity, it wasn't very durable. The Dysum started to rip at the seams and didn't conform very well around bony contours. So I kind of scrapped that idea. I then started playing around with soft silicone. What I wanted was something kind of similar to a sticky hand. So eventually I made my own mold and I started pouring mitts out of soft silicone. I again gave them to my clients and the feedback was amazing. My clients were using the mitt instead of their hands and they were getting awesome results. So I was super excited and thrilled to have possibly come up with a solution. But it just dawned on me that this tool probably has the potential to help so many more people than just the clients in my office. So I decided to start looking into patents and manufacturing. And after a long process of about 1.5 years, only about 5 weeks ago, I finally released the final product to be sold on my website. So the end result, I'll show you here, is this beautiful, hopefully you can see it, is this beautiful teal mitt. It's called the Lymph Motion Mitt. It's made out of medical grade silicone. It's soft and durable, easy to clean, very flexible, latex and BPA free, and has an amazing coefficient of friction to anchor perfectly to the skin. So it allows for that perfect skin stretch with little effort, as well as it's reusable as well and easy to clean. So I want to show you a little example of how it works here. So I drew, hopefully you can see this. Let me try and change my screen here. I drew a little dot on my skin here just so you can see the skin stretching. So it's the same concept of manual lymphatic drainage. Now there's lots of different types of manual lymphatic drainage. I use a stationary circle and I direct the lymph flow towards the lymph node basins. But if you watch this dot on my arm, you can just see how well that stretches. Now, I'm not going to do the whole sequence for you, but I just want you to be able to see how well the skin moves with the lymph motion mitt. And I'm really using very, very minimal effort on my end to be able to stretch that skin. So it makes it super easy to get the proper skin stretch. So it's really, really an amazing tool. And now you might be saying, my hands work just fine. And I completely agree. My hands work fine too. And for the majority of time, I use my hands as a skilled clinician as well. However, in my experience, even as a skilled clinician, sometimes my hands can slip and slide on the skin, especially over hardened and indurated areas or over dry skin. But in particular, I have found that my clients struggle with self-manual lymphatic drainage. They often at times are rushing through their lymphatic drainage and gliding their hand across the skin instead of actually stretching the skin. The lymph motion mitt just makes it more effective for their self-manual lymphatic drainage. So it just solves the problem of the slipping and sliding on the skin, and it creates that amazing skin stretch for effective self-manual lymphatic drainage. Now, depending on the length of treatment, the mitt can start to dull down just because it picks up cellular debris. But when that happens, you simply just flip it over. So the nice thing about it too is it's two-sided. So if one side starts to dull down, you can flip it over and use the other side. And if for some reason that side gets dull, you just simply wash it with soapy water and it totally revives it and brings it back to life and you can get back to work. The other great thing about the lymph motion mitt and this tool is that with every purchase, you get access to instructional videos that I've recorded. I go through how to do the basic skin stretching technique, directing the fluid and waste towards those lymph node basins. I also show central clearing, so clearing the terminus, doing some neck pre-work and diaphragmatic breathing to prepare the body to accept a little bit more fluid and waste. The rest of the videos are broken down into segments of the body. So I show sequences of drainage for the arm, the leg, the abdomen, back, face. I do scalp drainage. I have videos for upper extremity lymphedema alternative pathways, lower extremity lymphedema alternative pathways, as well as I do have a few videos for those cosmetic surgery clients like tummy tucks or lipo 360 Brazilian butt lifts, because I do see those folks. I also have a video on tips and tricks for treating fibrosis and fibrosis management. And I've included a lymphatic drainage map as well, showing the direction of lymphatic flow, which can be helpful along with the video instructions. So people and my clients often ask me, aren't you afraid people won't come and see you anymore? And the answer is quite simple. I'm really not worried about that. I'm not looking to replace the skill and knowledge of a certified lymphedema therapist. Lymphedema can be such a complicated disease depending on the cause and comorbidities, as well as there are way more components to treating lymphedema than solely manual lymphatic drainage. This is just a tool that can be used in conjunction with complete decongestive therapy. Oftentimes as therapists, we are giving our patients homework and teaching self-care along the way. This product is simply helping my patients and clients perform better self-MLD, which we know is the pillar of lymphedema treatment in both the active and maintenance phase of treatment, which lasts a lifetime, right? So you should continue to do all the other self-care routines, including skincare, exercise, and wearing compression garments while using this product. It's also my hope that this product can be a great tool for those who don't have access to a clinician, whether they don't have a CLT in their area or they don't have the financial means or insurance coverage to attend regular therapy sessions. So I want to share some common questions that I get asked about the lymph motion mitt. So who shouldn't use the lymph motion mitt? The same contraindications apply for those who should avoid manual lymphatic drainage in general. So that includes active and untreated cancer, active infection and cellulitis, renal failure and severe kidney disease, congestive heart failure, blood clots in the past 2 months, unexplained abdominal pain and pregnancy, or if you're uncertain, just consult your physician if you're unsure. And again, this should really be an adjunct to guidance from a certified lymphedema therapist as well. And how long do you use the mitt, or how long does it take? Well, length of treatment when you're using this for self-MLD really varies based on which region of the body you are treating. In general, I tell my patients and clients to put aside approximately 15 to 20 minutes per limb that they want to use the mitt. Another question I get asked quite often is, do I use any lotions or oils when I'm using the mitt? And the answer is no, you wouldn't want to use any lotions or oils with this product, as we need to be able to stretch the skin without sliding. So oils and lotions can make the skin too slippery and greasy, so you won't get that effective skin stretch. And like I said before, if you find that the mitt picks up too much skin scalp cells and becomes dull quickly, it's probably likely and a clue that maybe you're not getting enough hydration in your skin. So you might want to consider increasing your water intake and maybe try using lotion about 2 to 3 minutes before using the mitt. It also works really great when you're fresh out of the shower and your skin is nice and hydrated as well. I'm going to give a little opinion alert here. And I know Anna talked about this as well, but I get asked all the time about dry brushing. And would this be like dry brushing? And again, this is pure opinion based on my anecdotal evidence, but I truly don't know if I feel that dry brushing does too much for the lymphatic system. I believe it's a great skin exfoliant and may help with local circulation, but I don't think it's a great option for lymphedema in general. And again, that's just my opinion. This was another reason why I was so passionate about creating a tool. So again, just my opinion, but just from experience with that. But I'm really excited about sharing this tool. My goal is really to make a difference in patients and clients' self-care routine around the world, not just the ones that I touch. And I want to share some feedback thus far from some of my clients. One says, I have awesome results with this self-lymph massage tool, not only to the lipedema, but also with allergies, swelling, migraines. Wow, thank you so much. So I do have lipedema clients who purchase this quite often. Another shares, I'm so blessed and grateful that my health path crossed paths with Abby. I have a lot of health issues. I am now finding relief with chronic constipation, improved energy, lightness in my legs, and just overall sense of feeling better than I have in a long time. I still see Abby once a month, but I've been using the mitt between sessions and I feel like it's keeping my results. It is so easy to use and I know it's making a difference. Another shares, I have suffered with left leg lymphedema for 23 years. I have had a love-hate relationship with self-MLD. I know that I should be doing it regularly, but that isn't always the case. Now that I have the lymph motion mitt, it makes it so much easier and I feel like I'm getting a better self-massage in less time. So thank you. And lastly, I have been searching for something like this for a long time. Congratulations, this is such a game changer for me and my self-MLD routine. So I originally developed this product with my clients in mind. However, I'm finding that therapists are really loving it as well, which I did not anticipate. Some therapist feedback that I've received is what a genius idea and a must-have for our patient's management phase. Another shared, why would I ever use my hands again when I have this tool? And this particular therapist even sent me a video of her 5-year-old son testing it out on the arm and he was able to use it correctly. So that was kind of cool. Another shares, I work in the home health and I often wear gloves due to hygiene issues. The medical gloves make MLD challenging. Your mitt has allowed me to do better MLD and still protect myself and my patients. And lastly, so great. We need this so much. It is all about the skin action. So really exciting to share some of those testimonials as well. So I want to thank you guys for letting me share my passion and innovation with you. I think together we can make a difference in the lives of those facing the challenges of living with lymphedema. If you are a patient watching and you'd like to purchase this tool or learn more, you can visit my website, which is www.lymph-motion.com. Please use code SUMMIT22 for 22% off your purchase. I'm located, like I said, in Green Bay, Wisconsin, but I can ship internationally. I've already shipped to Canada, Germany, and the United Kingdom. And if you're a clinician and would like to try the mitt, you can also use code clinician for 22% off. I also am offering wholesale pricing and an affiliate program for those interested in sharing this tool with your patients and clients. So please feel free to reach out to me regarding either of these options. You can contact me at abby@fluidmotionmassage.com or on LinkedIn. You can connect with me there. And also feel free to share the discount code with your patients as well. Dr. Jenny will share this information with the participants as well. So don't worry if you missed any of that. So thank you, Dr. Jenny, for letting me share my story and my new product. And I just know it'll make a difference in the MLD skills of our patients. And I hope everyone enjoys the rest of the conference.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Abby. That's really good. Can you tell me again for the patients? I put the clinician 22.
Oh, perfect.
What's
it's
for the
Summit, SUMMI.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Summit 22.
All right. Is it with space or doesn't matter?
No, there's no space. No space.
Okay.
But capitals and lowercase, that does not make a difference.
Okay. So there's no space. I'll just put it there. All right. That's really a big thing. That's 22% off, right? Or discount on the, wow. And then the website, please just write it there. All right. Awesome. So that's really good. So thank you so much, guys. And I am so happy and I really appreciate you, Abby.
Thank you.
That's really very informational. We learned a lot there. And if you have any questions so far, And thank you. Jason says here, Abby, please post how we can purchase that tool. So you put the website already, and
Yep, just
then
visit the website. And
all
it's
right.
very, very easy.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's what he's just asking, lymphmotion.com, how to purchase. Yep. So just on the website itself, and then you can write down your 22% off. And she's based in Wisconsin, but here in America, definitely she can ship it, and that will be. All right. This is a wonderful innovation. Very nice color. Of course, it's lymphedema color. And
Yes.
we appreciate you, Abby, and thank you so much for supporting us.
Thank you.
And if you have any question, guys, connect with Abby in her website and also in her email. And she's available in LinkedIn, very active in LinkedIn. All right. Thank you, guys. And again, I would like to share my slide. And again, we just have Abby Maleport, Lana, certified lymphedema therapist and founder of Lymph and Motion. All right.